Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, and if you enjoy makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, makeup first impressions, hauls, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of Huda Beauty makeup. I have a bunch of Huda Beauty products that I've collected over the last, I don't even know how long, but I have so much stuff that I've never tried. And I just wanted to use it. I've been going through my makeup stash and I have so much Huda Beauty. I was like, I have to do a video. So hopefully that's something that you guys are interested in seeing and you will stay tuned for the video. I'm just gonna do my brows, prime my lids, and I'll be right back. If this is your first time joining us, I just wanna let you know that I have very textured, oily skin. So far I have a moisturizer on and a serum. I'll probably not moisturize again. I usually double moisturize, but I have a new moisturizer that I've been using by Lancome, and it's actually pretty good, so it doesn't feel like I need to moisturize again. What made me really do this video was I saw an advertisement this morning on Instagram for the Huda Beauty Wild Jacquar palette. I don't know why it was up there, and I was like, wait, I think I have that. I said, I don't think I've ever used it because it was so pretty. I didn't want to mess it up. Like, I thought the colors in the palette were gorgeous. So this palette, it's called the Jacquar Wild Obsessions palette. It retails for $32. When I got it, I didn't want to use it because it was so pretty. Huda Beauty Jacquar Obsessions eyeshadow palette retails at that time for $29. Now it's $32. Is a new smokier color story that included 4 matte eyeshadows and 5 shimmer shades. That's what we're going to use today. I'm going to start with this color right here on the lid. I'm going to set the lid with that color. So I'm going to use this A14 brush by Makeup by Ariel and Morphe. This is a really cool tone palette. Sometimes I like to switch it up and do more cool tones because I usually do a lot of warm tones, so I don't mind a cool tone palette every now and then. This is like just really a pretty color story because this color is like a taupey gray to me. If this is your first time here, I'm a little colorblind. Even though I use colors and they match up, I still am a little colorblind. I just do whatever looks good to me. I really like this color though. I'm gonna set the other lid too, just because I don't want the concealer to dry down or crease before I could get to this eye. I usually use a lot of matte shadows more than like the sparkly ones. I like the sparkly shadows on other people, but usually I don't do a sparkly shadow. I don't know why, but I see a color in here that I really want to use. It's just such a pretty shimmer that I'm like, I have to try it because it's so gorgeous. I've been watching a lot of videos about all of the palettes and all of the Christmas makeup that's coming out, all of the Christmas launches. So if you guys have any recommendations on items that you would like to see me review, please let me know so I can keep my eye out for them. If they haven't been released already, then I'll be looking out for them so that I can pick them up. I didn't really see anything that made me say, oh wow, I have to have it. I think the only thing that I'm really waiting on is the Hourglass Ambient palette that they come out with every year, because sometimes they have really nice colors and sometimes they don't. And last year they kind of tried to get inclusive. We're gonna see what they do this year, because one palette they haven't released yet. Like, they didn't show what it looks like. I cannot believe it's September and holiday palettes are out already. Time is like flying. It really is flying. This color is so pretty. I'm going to try not to make this video so long, but you know me. Okay, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's like a reddish brown, but it's a cool tone, reddish brown. And I'm just going to actually go in here with it. That's what I'm going to do. Let's change it up a little bit. It has like it's definitely a cool tone brown. Definitely a cool tone. I like that. It gives it a little depth to the color. This is the Sigma E25 blending brush. This palette has a lot of color payoff, which I love. It's very pigmented. I like that. Now, this color right here is the color that I like. I want to use that one. I'm just trying to blend the colors together. I think that looks pretty. I wonder if I use a brush, will it show up more? I'm gonna finish the other eye. Now, the mattes are definitely pigmented. It's the shimmers. They pigmented, but it's a lot of work to try to build them up. and get them to really show. I mean, this color is gorgeous. It really is very pretty, very shimmery. I can see it over the whole lid. I guess that's what we got going on here. It's nice, but I'm a little underwhelmed with it, just a little bit. Maybe I need to put a little black. I don't want to mix the glitter with this brown color. I kind of think the black adds a little something to it. I'm gonna do, of course, a liner and a lash. I'm always on a search for a liquid liner. So if you know one that's in the form of a pen like this, that comes out, that don't dry like some of these pens do. To me, this is like the best one that I found. This is the NYX liner. This is one of the reasons why I don't usually do this on camera, because this is a process. I may or may not show me putting the lashes on. So if I don't, this is me going off camera to put my lashes on, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's our eyes so far. And now I have this water jelly that I'm gonna put on. I don't even know if they still make it. Let me see. It hasn't been out that long, but I just never tried it. Okay, so they do still have it at Sephora. The Huda Beauty Water Jelly. It retails for $33. A face primer that quenches the skin with a surge of moisture to create the perfect canvas for long-lasting, flawless makeup. This ultra-hydrating skin complex helps to lock in moisture and keep your foundation in place. The unique jelly texture melts into skin for a quick hydration that provides a makeup-ready canvas in seconds. It doesn't say if it's for oily skin or whatever. I guess we're gonna see now. People liked it. It got like some 5-star reviews. Okay, so we're gonna try this water jelly primer. It says apply 1 pump of primer to clean skin before makeup application. Wait 30 to 60 seconds for hydrating ingredients to absorb into skin. Activating primer ingredients to provide optimal makeup grip. Follow with the foundation application as usual. So let's pump a little bit out. I want to say it has like a very faint smell. So I guess this is a gripping primer. It feels like water. It definitely feels like water. I know some of you guys have tried this Huda Beauty primer by now, because it's been, I want to say I bought it last summer, so it must have came out around that time, because I bought it around, yeah, I think I bought it last summer, because I want to say she had like a sale, and I was like, I don't have this, so I picked it up. But again, so much other stuff comes out and you don't always get a chance to try stuff. It's definitely a tacky situation. It's definitely tacky. I'm excited to try this foundation. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish, but at one time it was a big deal. Like, people was loving it. And I don't even hear anybody talking about it anymore. But again, it's so many foundations that come out on a regular. They still have it at Sephora. It retails for $39. It comes in, looks like 39 shades. It says it's vegan, a natural finish, medium coverage, stick formula, fragrance free, and cruelty free. It can be full to light coverage. It's in a stick formula. It's for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin. It says this product is also cruelty free, which I said already. It says it's a fragrance free, transfer proof, waterproof, humidity and sweat resistant formula that melts into skin for a natural filtered finish. Whether you prefer full or light coverage, this versatile formula will let you be the master of your complexion. Swipe it on, set it, and forget it for the rest of the day. Now, I wish it wasn't nighttime that I was filming this, because I would be wearing it outside and do a wear test. I have the color Coffee Bean. It's number 530R. So one of the good things about this Huda Beauty eyeshadow was that it didn't have a lot of fallout, which was a good thing. We're gonna try this foundation now. I'm a little nervous about trying it. It looks like it's my color. It feels a little heavy. It definitely has a very emollient feel. The color looks like it's gonna be pretty good. So that's it. This is what the color looks like. That's what the box looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. Huda Beauty signature packaging. I don't know how much product is in here. Let's see if we twist it all the way up. Okay, it looks like it's quite a bit of product. Oh, it's quite a bit in here. I don't know if you can see that, but it ends like right here. I don't want to push it all the way out because I might not be able to get it back down. You know, you take it up too high, it may fall out this component. We don't want that to happen. So it feels like it would be good for the weather that's coming up now. It definitely feels like it would be a good winter, fall foundation. So I'm going to take this brush right here. This is the V100 brush from Morphe. It's definitely full coverage. Do you see that? Okay, I'm going to stop saying definitely because when I'm editing, I'll be like, how many times are you going to say definitely? And I got to cut out as many as I can. So it is full coverage. It feels nice on the skin though. It doesn't feel super heavy, but I don't think that I would like this in the sun, in the hot 90-degree weather. I couldn't wear this in the 90-degree heat because it already has sort of like a heavy feel to it. But it looks gorgeous. Like, it looks very natural. Like, it is full coverage, but it doesn't look masky. Like her other foundation, the Huda Beauty Full Filter foundation, the one that's full coverage, it looks full coverage. Like, it is very full coverage. Yeah, this is good. I definitely like the way it looks on the skin. It's not too much. Look at that. Very pretty on the skin. And you definitely can feel it, but it's not like super heavy. Look at how beautiful that is. So the skin looks very nice. Look at that. Of course, I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty concealers now. This is the Huda Beauty Full Filter Concealer, and I have it in 2 colors. The same 2 colors that I always use, which I always say, if she has another sale, I'm going to get more, and then when the sale comes, I don't. Because I have so many concealers already that I want to use some of them up first before I really buy more of this. But I really like this one. This one is Honeycomb 7.7. This one to me is very much like a color corrector for my complexion because it's so red, but it always blends in nicely with my makeup. I like this concealer. I did the whole face with one swipe. I didn't have to dip back in. I'm gonna let that sit down for a minute. That's color 7.7R. But do you see how like it's so orangey red that any discoloration that I have under my eyes, it's definitely gonna cover because this is a full coverage foundation. It's drying down. I'm gonna put a little of this color. This one is Brittle. That one was Honeycomb. This one is Brittle. I really like this concealer. So I'm gonna let that dry down. These concealers, they retail for $31. They have a 5-star review and they have 29 colors. It's really a good concealer. It gives a nice amount of brightness to the skin. You see that? This is one of my favorite brushes, the Morphe E8 brush. I'm just going around to blend that in. This foundation looks really nice on the skin. I can't believe I never tried this before. You see how that just blends in effortlessly? It's just so good. Nice. Gives a nice amount of brightness. Okay, now these under eyes. Now I don't know why I see some texture. See how pretty that looks under the eyes? I love her concealer. Is very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with this She Glam Insta Ready powder. This is good. I've been using this instead of my Charlotte Tilbury to set my under eye. It's a good powder. It really is. It keeps everything from creasing. It has a natural look on the skin. See how pretty that looks? Just look at how nice this powder makes the under eye look. This is the color Smooth Sand. I have these Huda Beauty powders, right? I have Cinnabun, I have Kunafa, I have Blondie, and I have Coffee Cake. I think I'm gonna use Cinnabun and Kunafa under my eyes. It's like a pretty color, darker than a banana, but it's a nice color. Now, I don't really use her powders like that. I don't know how it's gonna look on the skin because I have them, but I think I may have used them once or twice. I really haven't touched them like that because I love the Laura Mercier powders. This powder has like a little smell, but it smells good. It makes you kind of hungry if you smell it enough. I like the yellow under my eyes. What I'm gonna do and what I should have done first was I have her Tantour cream bronzer. I should have put that on before I even put this powder on, but that's all right because we didn't touch the cheek area yet. This is her Tantour in the color Tan, which is totally not tan. Way darker than tan. I like this brush right here for cream bronzer. I don't know why. This is the V106. I really like it. Yeah, it's definitely darker than a tan, but I like it. Now I see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation under the neck. I guess I didn't put enough of the foundation on. It's only like showing up a little bit, but I could see it. This can definitely be a full coverage foundation. It depends on how much you put on, but I think the more you put on, the heavier it's gonna feel. Like, it really doesn't feel like anything on the skin right now. You don't want to have too much of this on, especially not in the weather that we're having right now. It was 91 here today, so. This is our cream bronzer, which I really like this cream bronzer. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is the Luna Beauty LBE4. And I'm just gonna go down here with my contour. I'm putting it closer together today. So we're gonna see how this plays out. So now I'm gonna go over and set my face with this Huda Beauty Cinnabun powder. That's what the color looks like. That's a pretty color. I actually like the smell of the powder. It's like a little, I don't know if it's cinnamon. It's something, but it smells pretty nice. I'm gonna go under the chin and set this, because if you don't set under your neck, it will come off, especially on your clothes and throughout the day. I'm gonna go under my eyes and finish under the eye before we go any further. I'm gonna let this powder sit on for a minute. I'm using the top color here and just go smoke out the bottom, the lower lash line. We don't want it to be too smoky. I like this reddish brown, this cool tone is very nice. Gives it a nice smoky look, and we don't need to go any darker than that. I have this purple liner from Makeup Geek. I'm going to use that to put in my waterline, only because I'm going to put purple in here for the inner corner highlight. So far this palette is very pretty though. I think this is called Orchid. I don't know why the color's not showing up. I think that purple could have been a little bit darker, and I have a dark one, but let's see. If I don't like it, then I will use the darker one. This is my favorite contour brush right here. This is the A20. Blend this out a little bit. I'm gonna go over my face with this powder. This is the Glowish Luminous Pressed Powder in Rich 12, and I'm just gonna pat everything in. I like this powder. I said I was gonna get a number 11. I was like, oh, I would like this in a lighter color, right? Because to me, it does make the makeup like a little dark. But technically, I have so many other powders, I don't need another color right now, but I will get it eventually. So I don't have her setting spray because they said it smelled crazy, that it was too strong, so I didn't get it. So I'm just gonna spray the face real fast, and then I'll put my lower lash mascara and finish up the rest of the face. I don't know why I'm shaking this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So far, the skin looks beautiful. I think it does. Okay, so I'm gonna put my lower lash mascara on. I'm gonna use this Fenty. I don't think I have a Huda Beauty mascara that I could think of. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer. This powder. I like this powder bronzer. It has like a little bit of luminosity in it, but it's pretty. It's not a super dark color, but it shows up enough. It really shows up depending on what color foundation I'm wearing. I think it looks pretty. Okay, we're gonna go in with our A21 brush again and set this contour. I never come in that close on my nose. I'm gonna come down here with the powder. Now you see that bronzer has like a red kind of tone to it. If you see it, look at it, it's kind of red. I'm gonna show you the colors. It has swirls in it. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but if not, that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so it has like reddish swirls and a nice chocolate color. So it's definitely a nice bronzer. I like it. I just want to go in there one time, try to get this straight. So far the skin looks good. Everything is looking very smooth, which is wonderful, which is always wonderful. Now I'm gonna put blush on. I do not have any Huda Beauty blushes. It's either I'm gonna use this Mahogany blush, which I've never used before, or the Dior Coral blush. Let me see. Which one do we want? I want to say I want to go with this one. I never tried it before. I like swatched it, but I don't think I ever... Maybe I put it on my face. I think I did put it on my face. So we're gonna see how this Dior Mahogany blush. I want to say that's too dark. I'm just gonna put some here, but I think that it's too dark. It looks very much like the freaking bronzer. Okay, so we know now that the Dior blush is definitely like a bronzer for me. The Dior Mahogany blush is definitely like a bronzer slash contour for me. We're putting this coral color on, and we're gonna pack this on because we need to brighten up that cheek area. And this is the Jaclyn Hill JH04 brush. Do we see anything? Maybe we need something that's a little more dense, because this is not putting the pigment down. Like, I do see something, but let's try this one. See how that is showing up now? It's showing up more. That's what we want. We want color. We want to see this gorgeous, I think $50 blush. I want to say it was $50, something like that. Okay. The color looks pretty, but it's a lot of building. It's a lot of building. But the color is very nice, and you definitely have to, now look, I'm going really like deep with it because I want the color to show up. And this is a very dense brush. As much product as I'm putting on, it's not accentuating my pores, so I like the formula. It still doesn't show up like a whole lot, but I think if I mix the color with something else, it looks very pretty. I'm just going to pat this in. I like the nose. It's different. I used this today. This is the Precisely My Brow pencil. I forgot how much I really love this pencil. It definitely has a nice formula. It's one of my favorite high-end pencils. And I was gonna purchase some the other day during the sale, but I have backups already, so I didn't. You don't want to keep buying stuff too far in advance. I am very much on the fence about using a highlighter because I really said I wasn't gonna do it, but you know, I love a highlighter. So far the skin looks gorgeous. I have this Huda Beauty Bronze Sands edition. Now, I don't even know if this is gonna match with anything that we have on our face. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use this one right here and just put a little bit here. See how beautiful that formula is? I love her highlighters. And I just tapped it a little bit. Like, I didn't really, it's gorgeous. It's like butter. It's like freaking butter. I'm not putting a lot. But this is a gorgeous like brown. It's called Aruba. It's like a gold with a brown undertone. That is so pretty. We're gonna go here with this. This is so pretty. It's like a chocolate gold. Gorgeous. There's not too much. Yeah, I'm gonna put this purple right here. Here. It's more silvery than anything. Oh, okay, now you can see the purple. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face one more time and then put the lip on. And I don't wanna use that other spray again because it still gave it a dry look. I'm gonna use this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I just like the way this brings everything together on the face. See how much more realistic the face looks once you spray that Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray on the face. I love it. Okay, so I have these Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks, right? I have this color called Trensetter. I have Bombshell Drama Mama. So I want to say I like the way this Drama Mama looks. I think I'm gonna line with this and I'm gonna put the Trensetter inside. That's how we're gonna start. Okay. This is a liquid lip. It smells wonderful. Oh, that's pretty. It smells so good. The formula is very thin. That's what the color looks like. It's so pretty. I mean, when I say it's like a very thin formula, it really feels like nothing going on, but we see it. The color is so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this lighter color, which is called Trensetter, and put this in the center. It feels so thin. It feels like a thin oil. For some reason, this color has my lips tingling. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lips, and I'm gonna tell you what they retail for. Okay, her powders are $38, and she has 10 shades of the powders. The Tantour retails for $30, because I didn't say that. And it comes in 5 colors. The Glowish Soft Radiance Vegan Bronzing Powder that we used as our bronzer is $31. I'm going down the list while I'm looking for these liquid lips. The Glowish Lightweight Blurring Press Powder that we use is $33. Okay, so these retail for $23. It comes in 16 shades. It's called the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Ultra Comfort Transfer Proof Lipstick. It feels wonderful on the lips. I think I'm gonna go in with the darker one a little bit more. It's so pretty. It feels like nothing going on. I do not have a Huda Beauty gloss. Okay, I'm gonna let the lip dry. I'm gonna comb my hair and I'll be right back to give you my thoughts on everything that we are wearing. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Polish. And I have it in the color White Russian. This is a pretty pink color. I think this White Russian is like one of their most popular colors in this Buxom gloss. Oh, it tingles. It's supposed to be a plumping gloss. Not that I need any plumping, but I like the color. Okay, so this is what everything looks like. I think the makeup looks really gorgeous. I think that everything is looking really good. I'm gonna go over everything really quickly that we used in case you guys missed anything. Okay, so we used a lot of Huda Beauty today. I used the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer, which did a really nice job smoothing out the skin. The pores look really nice with the highlighter and the blush that we have on. I think the primer did an excellent job. I don't know how long this makeup would last because I'm not wearing it. I'm about to wash this off and go to bed. I just wanted to film a video tonight before I went to bed, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. After that, we used the Faux Filter Stick Foundation by Huda Beauty, which is this. This is the component that it comes in. I have the color Coffee Bean 530R. It's a very pretty color. It was actually very much a perfect match for my complexion, so thank you, Huda Beauty, for having something for my complexion. Then I used the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in the color Brittle and Honeycomb. That's the other one. I love her concealers. The eyes always look so beautifully smooth. It's a very nice concealer. I like it. Okay, I used the Huda Beauty powders in the color Kunafa and Cinnabun. That's what the color looks like. That's what I set my face with. Then I use this Huda Beauty Glowish Luminous Pressed Powder in the color 12 Rich. It's come to be one of my favorite powders. I wish that she had an 11.5 because I saw the 11 and I was like, ah, that looks a little light. We used the Huda Beauty Tantour in the color Tan. It's far from tan. It's a very dark color. It did what I needed it to do, so it was a perfect color for me. That's what it looks like. Then we use the Huda Beauty Wild Jacquar eyeshadow palette. I think that it's a very beautiful, colorful, shimmery palette. I think the shadows blended out very nice. To me, the eyes have a nice shimmer with the shimmers. Like, it really looks very nice. So I'm happy with this palette. I had it for a while and I just never pulled it out, so I was glad that I got a chance to use it today. I'm trying to go through my makeup and like use the makeup that I never used before, because I have quite a bit that I've never even did anything but swatch. Okay, so we have the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lips. This is the 8-hour transfer proof comfortable wear, and it is very comfortable on the lips. Like, it felt very nice going on. I don't know how long it's gonna last, again, like I said, because I'm not gonna be wearing it. I have it on in 2 colors, Trensetter and the color Drama Mama. Yeah, I lined with Drama Mama and I have the Trensetter in the center, and then the Buxom lip gloss to give it like a little shine. I use the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette on my cheeks to give my cheeks a little highlighted glow. This is it right here. Just something really, really light to give a nice lit from within kind of look, so it's not too dramatic. It looks very nice because I don't want too much shimmer on the cheeks and then too much shimmer on the eyes. So I think it looks very nice. It's very understated. I use these Dior blushes. So what I realized tonight is that the Dior Mahogany is definitely a contour color for me. A bronzer contour. It was too dark to blush with. It was too dark to be a blush. And I used this coral color, which was really a very light color. I tried to build it up. I hope you guys could see it. I don't know that you can really see it that well. To me, like, these blushes are not very pigmented at all. I don't really recommend them. I think that you can get a much prettier, more pigmented blush from a lot of other companies. I use two different setting sprays. I use the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray as my last spray, and I use the Charlotte Tilbury Party All Day, Stay All Night Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray as my first setting spray to like really lock everything in. I used the Professionals pencil for my brows, and I hope that the brows are even. It doesn't look like it. It looks like I have more of an arch. Anyway, I love this pencil. This is one of my favorite high-end pencils. Like if I had to purchase one, it would definitely be this. I've tried some that cost more than this and some that cost less than this. And this is really a very good formula. The color payoff is great. Just look how beautiful it looks on the eyes. I love this pencil. And I use the She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo to set my under eyes first, because I always set with a pressed powder and then go over it with a loose powder. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know these are like throwback products, but I never tried them before, so it was new makeup to me. Hopefully you will enjoy this and you will see how beautiful this Huda Beauty makeup is. It actually looks very glam but very natural. Like the foundation is not super heavy. It doesn't look masky. So I really do like that about this foundation. I would definitely recommend it, especially for the fall that's coming now. It felt kind of heavy going on, but once I set it with the powder, you don't even know that it's there. But I'm sure that if I was out in the 90-degree weather, it would definitely probably melt off my face. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you are this far into the video and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would love it if you do so. I have more videos to come, so I'm gonna link one here so you can watch it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this throwback foundation review, because I think it's a very nice foundation and I definitely would recommend it. If I didn't say that before, I would definitely recommend it. And that's it, guys. That's it.